Do you have an idea how we can do this, so that you all know where the Malacca Strait is?
The Malacca Strait is in faraway Indonesia, but the students at this international school in Hamburg Ham are learning just how small the world has become. Logistics makes long distances short. So how exactly does steel make its way from Asia to Hamburg to be turned into car parts? That may not be the most important issue for 9th graders, but one day many of them will work in Hamburg's port economy. Reason enough to learn about global distribution chains.
Right. A manufacturer wants the goods at a specific time, not in 3 weeks. He needs them now.
Logistics experts think long-term. They want to secure young people for life after the current international financial crisis.
I'm optimistic about Hamburg as a business location. I think we'll be able to steer a safe course and be back in calmer waters by the end of 2009 or early 2010.
The students at this school come from 60 different countries. Renée came to Germany from the Philippines 3 years ago. These are the immigrant children who will compensate for the lack of young Germans. Does Renée want to go into logistics?
Actually, my interest is in languages, but why not? I'll have to see. This afternoon we're going on a tour. Maybe I'll find something that suits me. Who knows?
For 15-year-olds, thinking about a career isn't normally top priority. Some have a rough idea of what they want to do, so Hamburg's port industry is trying to get them interested in a future in the city's harbor. It doesn't matter whether they're Germans or immigrants. The students pay €5 each for the voluntary tour. Now it's 3 in the afternoon, when school is normally out.
The logistics industry is trying to win you over today. We want to show you how interesting a career in logistics can be.
The teenagers arrive in Hamburg's harbor district on the River Elbe. A large number of warehouses and haulage companies are located here. The idea is to show the students why we need warehouses and how manufacturers use them. Renée has meanwhile learned a little more.
It certainly involves a lot of organizing, and I'm not much good at that.
The Suederelbe haulage company stores parts for a leading major German car manufacturer. Auto body parts are also pressed here using machines like these. The sales slump doesn't yet seem to have struck here.
The things we do here, our customer used to do himself 2 years ago. But then he said someone else who only does these things could do them better. So that's why we're happy so many young people are here.
Is the warehouse sometimes full, or is it usually emptier?
If we have more products than warehouse space, then our logistics planning department steps in, or we might need to build new storage space if it's long term.
What's this? What's it for? Ah, it's steel.
A lot of steel, but not much information on where it comes from and where it's going. Sure, logistics can be interesting, but can it really inspire these schoolgirls?
We were curious, of course, about the whole process, how things are produced and so forth. But that's about it, really.
The students only get to see a small section of the working process. The 20 or so teenagers are finding it hard to concentrate. In the end, only one boy seems really interested.
I'm analytically and mathematically minded. That's my direction. And so I think organization and management might be the thing for me in the future.
The PR tour hasn't won Hamburg's logistics experts any new employees today. Maybe they'll have to come up with some more convincing ideas. But no worries, this was just the beginning.